Hello everyone. Okay, so this one's a very different one. We've got a chainsaw today. I've been told that the switch doesn't work. Now I have spent ages trying to figure out how to actually access it, and I've managed to get the switch undone, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the wire is just not connected. So this could be the world's easiest job. So the top wire there is attached, the bottom one's not. Seeing if this chainsaw will fire and stop. It is a bit of a tight squeeze. It took me ages to figure out how to get into it, and I thought, oh, maybe I can just pry the switch off. Turns out I can. It is a fiddly job though. There it's in. But very loose. So I'm thinking that the wire's just got quite loose, so I'm going to squeeze down on that. Yeah, that wire. The terminal seems to be rather loose, so I'm going to give it a good squeeze in all directions. I'm just going to leave it like that because I might still need to replace the wire, the plug, or the wire even. And if that's the case, that's going to be a right pig. So there's the air filter, absolutely pristine condition, which is great to see. Where do I put the, yeah, there's a spark plug, right. So I've got the spark plug. Okay, right. I'm going to put, so we've got a little rubber boot bit. That bit goes onto this section here. I believe it goes that way around. Yeah, it does go that way around, doesn't it? So that goes over that screw there. One form, there we go. One way or the other way. It's only one way it fits. Yeah, I've got a bit of a cushy setup going on here with a chair. I thought the easiest way to do it is because it's a nice day, do it outside. And then that panel goes on. Obviously you want to keep the HT lead inside. That panel goes on. It's a bit of a fiddly job, admittedly. Got to make sure the HT lead is not in the way. It is a fiddly job, end of the day. So those wires are actually in place, out of the way. So I have been informed that this does have oil. I mean, I can see the oil because it's dribbling down the side of the engine. At the front, yeah, it is dribbling a little bit, like chainsaws like to do, you know, they like to leak. I do know that. I don't know a huge amount about chainsaws, I will admit, but I do know some things about chainsaws, and one of them being they like to leak oil. I have an electric one and it is a pig for that. I don't actually like chainsaws much. I think really the whole concept of chainsaws scare me a bit, but yeah. Okay. So using the good old birthday present here with the T-handles. got these for my birthday this year. Brilliant things. Oh, we've got a priming bolt. A primer that fell out. Ow. That's not good, is it? Glad I noticed that fell off. Just do this a second. Do that. Okay, so this is quite the fiddly job getting everything back on. You've got to make sure everything lines up properly. Make sure that HT lead is in, but not going underneath the bit of plastic in the centre there. I don't really like playing with chainsaws, but you know, it's what's available, it's what's given to me. I'm not complaining. So I'm using the new T handles, got these for my birthday. I've used the Allens, but I haven't actually used the hex bits yet. So it's the first time they've been used. I'm really loving the fact that I've got these, because this would be an absolute pig of a job otherwise. I've got a rubber bit here which came out and I'm not 100% sure where it goes, if I'm honest. It must go in there. It's like a rubber bung, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Right, okay. A lot of it is just look at it and try to figure it out, really. I mean, I guess that's sort of like most things, really. You look at it, figure it out. Totally forgot about that rubber bit, if I'm honest with you. Come on. I don't exactly want to be taking the bar off to do the work. I could get away with it because it could be a bit of a pain to put back on. Could be. Not saying that it would be, but it could be. Ooh. Funny enough, I've actually been watching quite a lot of videos on chainsaws recently. You know, it's all small engines, isn't it? So it should be. I just don't like this gap. This must be standard. It must be standard because there's nothing to say that that's not how it lines up. But I don't even know what brand this chainsaw is. I think it's just one of your conventional cheapy jobbies. It doesn't seem to be too badly constructed in the grand scheme of things. And then got that one. It's a lot of plastic, but I think most chainsaws there's a lot of plastic anyway, isn't there? So not too bad. You got a little pull primer there. I'll show you that function in a minute. Oop. Oop. Thankfully there's a gap there, so I didn't lose that. That would have been an absolute brilliant trick, losing a bolt inside the chainsaw. Now we can, well, I'm going to clean this spark plug because you know it's quite sooty. So I'm going to go get a brush. I think that's possibly going to be. figure out which way's on and which way's off. Definitely tells compression. Oh yeah, it's compression, all right. That's good. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for spark and all that. It's hard to tell because it's so sunny. Because it's so sunny, you know, I can't really see if there's a spark. So we're just going to chance it. Oh, yawns up. There's a very faint thing. So that's up, that's on, that's off. Just switch off. Oh, crap. That's good, isn't it? Dang it, I got my spark. So I did actually get my spark plug socket stuck on the spark plug. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. Yeah, it's done now. It's done now, so right, now we put the air filter back on. Just goes on like that. And then we put the panel back on. Cover on the top. Put that on. Now I can find out if this switch functions how it's meant to. Just move this. Prime it in. Choke it. Push if that switch is functioning how it should. Oh, this is difficult. Okay, so I just double checked the fuel mixture. There was no two-stroke in it, so that's gonna not allow it to start. I'm not very good at this. Not very good at starting chainsaws like that. People make it look so easy. I'm nearly fired, I think. It shouldn't be so difficult to turn over. Right, I'll just chuck some squirt down the head. See if it'll work. I'm gonna choke it. There you go. That's some sound effects. Ring, ring, ring. No, I can't get this thing to start. It wants to start, but I can't get it to start. I'm getting too hot and bothered. So now it's got some oomph to it. It's got spark and all that, so it's just awkward because it's a chainsaw. And I'm getting covered in mud. Probably need to get a different spark plug for it, I don't know. Alright, let's pack it away, and that's that. Okay, so update. After doing a lot of tugging, a lot of checking, well, I checked the spark plug, checked everything, it just was not gonna start. So, thought, right, let's just check the piston and all that, and yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it very well, but there is a massive scoring. I don't know if you can see. Just got to try to get out right angle. It's massive scoring. It's like gouged. There is no chance that's going to run, so that's what happens when you don't run two-stroke oil. You get a busted up thing. I also read reviews on that chainsaw. From the reviews, it does not look very reliable. People have had it and it started like one time and then they couldn't get it to start again, so doesn't look like it's very reliable. B&Q Chainsaw I. So another fail, another item that has not worked out. Not to worry though. I'm just going to pull the parts which I need. You know, pull the parts that will be of use and all that, and then get rid. It's going in a bit of a circle because that came from the scrap man as well, so it's going back to the scrap man, just with less parts on it. Oh well. Hope you enjoyed that one anyway. See you in the next video. Bye.